Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of the Versatility Podcast. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. It is New Year's Eve. It is 2024. It's last couple hours. It is 6:30 p.m. at the moment, Miami Eastern Standard Time, ladies and gentlemen. We are only less than 6 hours away from 2025. We're in the halfway point, almost at the halfway point of the 2020s decade. And of course, this is what the third straight year that I have done a award show to recap all of 2020, all the whole year around, January all the way to December. And of course, here is the 2024 edition. So we're going to be doing the award show, all the awards. Some categories have winners already, but we're going to save the best for last. We're going to get those quick ones out the way. But before we get to the award show, I want to talk a little bit about my 2024 and also a couple big things that happened in 2024 as well, just to kind of refresh our memories, certain things that were huge in 2024. I'm probably going to just look that up and show you guys there because a lot has happened this year. So I'm going to just kind of keep a tab open for 2024, the biggest moments of the year, whatever happened, you know, and just kind of look over it. But I guess we could start first with 2024 for me, since of course I am the creator of this podcast. Of course, um, I will say 2024 was a very interesting. You know what? Actually, I'll save that for last. I'll save that for last. Let's just fucking talk about the year in general. Then we do the award shows, and then we get to end off 2024 talk about my year overall. So actually, we're just gonna do it the reverse. Um, so fuck it. Let's get straight to it, y'all. With 2024, ladies and gentlemen, 2024. So we got the biggest event, or whatever, the biggest events, moments of the year. Actually, I should have just kept it the way it was. I didn't have to take that off. Um, yeah, the biggest moments of the year. Let's just see what, refresh our memory in case if we forgot what happened this year. So again, the best, worst, and weirdest pop culture moments, etc. You know, we're just gonna see what's the deal here. Well, Chaperone grew to popularity. Don't know really have much to say because I have not heard her music, but she's had one hell of a year. So shout out to her. Shout out to her. Um, this movie, this Challengers movie that came out like earlier in the year was Zendaya. Still have not seen the movie, by the way, so can't really say much about the movie, but looked interesting enough. Fuck it. Oh, of course, we have to talk about Sabrina. I'll talk a little bit about Sabrina, but what is there not to talk about Sabrina? She's had a phenomenal year. She's definitely nominated for a bunch of awards for tonight's show. Just to give you guys that away. Best epic film: Jenny's Nicholson's 4-hour opus at Disney's Star Wars Hotel. That looks like a blast. Not gonna lie. Broadway. We're just gonna skip that. Best pop manifesto with Brat. Again, Charlie has had a hell of a year, so there's much to talk about there. Oh yeah, there was what is this? There was a lot going on here with this Charlie's Willy Wonka's uh chocolate factory experience, and like, what was it, in Glasgow? Yeah, there was like this thing where they had like an event, um and it just looked like they just did this, the whole setup, the whole preparation for it, it took about an hour and 25 minutes. They dedicated literally almost zero time preparing for all of this, and people were disappointed. And people made memes of, this. I don't know what the hell this is. Oh yeah, Beyonce, she dropped an album. So when she drops an album, you know that we're gonna get something for the year. We're gonna get a moment. Most movie of the year, whatever the fuck that means. Wicked. Still haven't seen it. Best get rich quick scheme: movie sequels, Inside Out. I mean, movie sequels have been, that's kind of been the thing now for the past couple years. where everything now is a sequel or the seventh movie of the franchise. We're just gonna get more and more of the same shit, kind of. Best sneak attack AI, interesting. Um, I mean, none of this shit. Best public execution, these are crazy. Well, Drake versus Kendrick Lamar, of course. Best the Rizzler, yeah. Okay, you know what? All right, I'm kind of getting, yeah. Now too much to talk about. Too much to talk about. As soon as I saw the Hawk Tua and the Rizzler and all that shit, I just decided, you know what? Let's just get straight to the award show, guys. A lot has happened this year. Good, stupidity, bad, evil. All kinds of shit has happened this year. So you could only imagine that I just kind of highlighted some things, most of them music related. So we're not gonna get past that because I don't want to fall into a rabbit hole. And also, I'm on a time limit. I don't want to drag this episode for way too long. So you know what? Let's get this award show popping. I have all of these motherfucking index cards. You see, they're all color coordinated and shit. I got prepared. Last night before I got on my flight, I wrote down all the nominees for every category. Well, of course, some categories don't have nominations. I just wrote the winner instead. So fuck it. Let's just start with those categories first. For best album cover, I decided, you know what? Let me do a little bit of research. Which one had the best album cover to me? And I said, you know what? I think Cowboy Carter. I think Cowboy Carter might have the best album cover of 2024. If you want to take a look at it, more than welcome to show you. More than welcome to show you. It was a little bit tough because, you know, I really don't think we've had so many great album covers this year. There's been some solid ones, there's been some standard ones, but none of them really spoke to me. This one, though, it's just like very powerful, very fitting, you know? It's Beyonce on a horse again. But the thing is, Yes is very similar to Renaissance, where she's like basically naked on the fucking horse, where it's like all glittery and shit, and like like the horse is shiny and shit. But this one, I think it has a little bit of more power. I like her hair matching with the color of the horse. I like the American flag. This is a very prideful Beyonce cover. I just really like the detail to it. I don't know. This yells a top tier album cover of the year. Because all the other big albums, the album covers haven't been phenomenal. Like Short and Sweet, like we could talk about Short and Sweet. Good photo of Sabrina, she looks great, but yeah, well, are we really going to take much out of this album cover? Like it's cool, but we're not really. I like the detail of like I like the kiss print on her back, or like on the back end of her shoulder. I it's cool. Brat is barely even a fucking album cover. Like it's just neon green background. Brat. It works for what the album is supposed to give, but again, are we really, like, and then I was thinking also We Don't Trust You as well as probably my second favorite, even though also I kind of look at it and I'm like, the album is hard, obviously, one of my favorite albums of the year. And trust me, it's nominated for 5 million categories for this award show tonight. But this one's cool. But also, you kind of look at it and you're like, this is nothing out of the ordinary. They both look cool. It's fire. It's fire pick, bruh. You can comment this on Instagram, and that's what you're gonna get. But for me, album of the year, for album cover of the year, album cover of the year, I just think Cowboy Carter does something for me a little bit more. However, let's talk about the worst album cover of the year, and I already have the winner for that one, and we're gonna show you guys right here because my goodness, The Party Never Ends by Juice WRLD. I am so sorry that I have to do this, but Takashi Murakami, I don't know what happened here, buddy, but this was not the right cover. Look at this shit. I mean, the detail in the background of the people, It's cool, but it kind of looks a little AI ish animation. You know how like AI it like deforms their face a little bit and it makes them look all kind of weird. There are creatures, so it doesn't look as creepy as if it was like a human being or some shit. I don't know, but how are you gonna fuck up Juice World's face? Like Juice World's face looks all sorts of fucked up. Um, this motherfucker, let's be real, this man never had abs like that. He's always had a fucking beer belly. This man has not had. This is false. The tattoos kind of match, and I like the hair, but the face is fucking weird. The background, I guess, very graduation. Like again, this is Takashi Murakami, the same guy who did the graduation cover, but only saving grace here is probably that fucking Earth, in the background, South America. You see there, and then what the fuck is going on? A hurricane here, the eye of the hurricane. That's kind of cool. The detail of the rings, the mouth, like a very joyful, very happy Earth, I guess. And obviously the people there are fans, in a crowd of people. But I just think they fucked up Juice World so bad. Like I don't like it. It looks weird to me. That even as an animation, I rather see Juice World in a different kind of animation than that. So, worst album cover of the year. Let me just kind of show you guys here, just to, you know, yeah, we see here. Uh Worst album cover. The party never ends. I mean, there's not much I can show you guys. All right, for best music video, we got Taylor Swift by ASAP Rocky. Taylor Swift by ASAP Rocky. Very interesting video. Very weird and interesting video. That's all I could really say though. Shout out to ASAP Rocky. That man's visuals are always top tier. Worst, worst music video. We got Sao Paulo by The Weeknd featuring Anita. What the fuck was that video? What the fuck was that? It was him singing in Anita's pregnant belly. As if the song wasn't that great after all, the video just somehow made it worse. No thank you, buddy. The Weeknd, it sucks to be on this award show being nominated in 2024, even though with only 3 singles you dropped, but you got nominated for worst music video and you ended up winning it. That sucks that The Weeknd hasn't had a big year when it comes to singles because, to be honest with you, Dancing in the Flames was fine, but a lot of people don't like it. Timeless is cool, but I think it's a little overhyped. Definitely not one of the better songs of the year. I don't even think I had it in my top 50, and that could have been a song that I could have easily made my top 50 by the way I was listening to it after I heard the snippet of it after the concert in Brazil in September. So clearly it looked like it had potential to be a top tier song of the year for me, even if it came out a little later in the year. Nope, it didn't even make my top 50. So, and even though there's a bunch of songs, there, from 51 to 100, there's are also a great songs. If I were to make a top 100 list too, but that takes way too much fucking time out of my hands. I could do top 50, but top 100 is I'm basically wrapping the whole month of December and cutting that shit off. So that's out the picture. So let me just put these categories away because these also have nominations. So I kind of want to, make sure I don't spoil these. Just make sure all these have them. Okay, bet. So next we got best lyric or line. Best lyric or line. We got "Fuck the Big Three." It's just Big Me. Kendrick Lamar, I'm like that. Best line, best lyric of the year. That's what I got for you guys right there. Okay, bet. Let's go to here. Best movie of 2024. Best movie of 2024. I haven't watched that many movies this year, y'all. So, unfortunately, I have a lot of catching up to do in 2025 for movies and TV shows and shit. Tomorrow, I'm going to get straight to it. Absolutely. January 1st, New Year's Day. I'm not going to do shit tomorrow. Um, I'll start being very productive. Uh, I'll be productive January 2nd. How about that? Tomorrow I'm staying home watching football, watching movies, watching TV. So that's me tomorrow. And I'm also gonna do an episode tomorrow. So fuck it. I guess that's my productivity for tomorrow. But anyways, best movie of 2024. I am gonna have to go with Inside Out 2. I went to see this in theaters when I went to San Francisco, and I liked the film a lot. I think it was one of the only two films I got to see in theaters this year. But it was cool. I enjoyed it. That one than the other movie that I saw. Worst movie 2024. This Is Me Now by J Lo. The album sucked balls, and the movie even sucked more. Sorry, J Lo. Best TV show of 2024. Interesting pick here. I didn't really know what I was gonna pick because again, I've been lacking on the films, and I've been lacking um on the movies and TV shows. So again, but I did see this one early in the year. Griselda, played by Sofia Vergara. Uh, she did amazing playing Griselda Blanco on the show. So I really like that one. Kind of a different appeal to shows that I don't really watch. I don't really watch a lot of crime shows like that, especially not a documentary, but like a show. This around a real life criminal, and it was interesting. I didn't know anything about this fucking woman, and it kind of captivated you from the first episode because like the opening part was before the first scene of the show was like a quote from Pablo Escobar himself saying that he was scared of this woman. And if that doesn't tell you anything, then I don't know what the fuck does, because if that man was scared of that woman, I was in for a real fucking treat. And I guess who? Worst TV show of 2024. I couldn't think of a bad TV show. I'm gonna be honest with you, since again I didn't watch that many shows that I can remember it being like bad or not good at all. I'm just gonna have to pick a show that I watched and it kind of was like, fuck, this really fucked me up a little bit. And it was Quiet on Set. So I guess this is a little backhanded because the show isn't bad, but I'm giving it worst TV show of 2024 just because I don't like the content of it. I don't like the fact that unfortunately there's a reality of where kids television went to a deep turn, because again there's a people behind the scenes getting abused and getting used on camera or off camera and this and that, and not living that glorious, fabulous lifestyle and having to deal with so much shit behind the scenes. And it's very interesting and it goes in depth. And I do like the inside of the show, but obviously the content of it, I was fucked up. Like, wow, like this is insane. I used to watch some of these shows on TV, and I would think, even at that point, I would think there would be so many weird jokes that even at that point, I was thinking they were weird. And I was just a child, just thinking, whatever, this is just stupid shit going on. But even then, I kind of had my curiosity going at that age. I was like, why is she sucking on a pickle like that? Like, what? That looks weird. And I'm 8 years old. I'm not thinking that she's insinuating sucking a wee wee, but damn, like, even at 8 years old, I thought that shit was weird. So I can only imagine growing up and seeing and revisiting some of these scenes and these shows, and I'm like, what the hell do they get these kids to do on these shows, man? It's sickening. It's sickening. It is sickening. Dan Schneider, you're a piece of shit. You're a scumbag. You better be locked up soon, man. And what's it called? Brian something, the other fucking pedophiles. Oh my god, get them all away. Take them under, put them in the ocean. Like just get them on a jet, dump them in the ocean, in the middle of the ocean, and just let the fucking sharks eat them. I don't know. I think we should do that sometimes. I feel like some people don't deserve jail. I feel like some people just deserve getting put on a plane, held hostage, and just thrown in the middle of the fucking ocean. I don't know. Is that harsh? I don't know. The worst kinds of people I think would, but then their bodies would be in the middle of the ocean and it would be a whole discovery to find their bodies and shit. whatever, bro. The fuck. Good luck finding him, bro. It's the ocean. Whatever ocean he or she landed in. Good luck trying to find his body. Yeah, yeah. No, no, thank you. I'm not doing that work for anybody. Just cause. All right. Best interlude of 2024. This is not technically an interlude, but I consider an interlude because it's not even a song. It's not a song either. And I'm gonna go with "Chasing Lightning" by La Seraphim. Why? Because they're talking majority of the song. There's a beat, and they're just talking about Greek yogurt, talking in Korean, blah 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 blah, and then there's like a point where they sing, they repeat the hook, and they're just saying "Chasing Lightning" a couple times. I think it's just Eugen saying it, and then they go back to talking. It's just an interlude thing. This is not a song. It had a potential because the beat's phenomenal, but again, we didn't really get much out of it. I wish it was an actual song that was finished or whatever, but we just got Eugen's love for Greek yogurt and Chaewon and Sakura just talking about whatever. Like, we didn't really get much out of it, but shit, fuck it. I mean, the EP was still hard with it, so fuck it. All right, now we're in the sports category, and I'll be honest with you, I kind of got a little lazy with the sports category this year, y'all. There's only 4 of them, and all of them have straight winners. So just running it straight there. Best football game was Super Bowl 58, I believe. I believe Super Bowl 58 was the best football game. It went to overtime. It was a slow start in the beginning. I will admit that. But it got intense. Second half was great. Went to overtime, and Mahomes threw the ball to McCall Hardman for the game sealing touchdown to win their second straight Super Bowl in a row. And I feel like there was no bigger moment in 2024 in the NFL than that. Again, the playoffs haven't started yet for this season, so I didn't want to include anything non-playoff related. I could have picked maybe like that Falcons Buccaneers game on Thursday Night Football, but that just feels like a random list there. Maybe I could have put a couple other matches there, but I feel like the Super Bowl 58, it's self-explanatory why I put that shit there. Best baseball game, I would have to say, would be 2024 World Series, and that would be Game 1. I thought we were in for an absolute classic of a series because we got an absolute classic of a game in Game 1, but not so much for the rest of the series. Set the tone extremely high for the Dodgers in Game 1 since they did win Game 1. The Yankees were up in that game, and they went to extra innings, and Freddie motherfucking Freeman sent that bitch to the moon for a walk-off grand slam, and that got their first win of the series, and that ended up taking the momentum away from the Yankees pretty much because Freddie Freeman continued to dominate for the rest of that series, and again, the Dodgers won the World Series. Freddie Freeman was your MVP in the World Series, and the rest is history, ladies and gentlemen. And that was only a couple months ago. That was last month, actually. What did it end? Actually, no. I think it ended like the 30th or the 31st. I think the season ended Halloween night, I believe. But still, that was probably the best baseball game. That was probably like the 26th or the 27th, I believe, just before my birthday. But still, great game. I wish the series we could have gotten a little bit more from the Yankees, but that Game 1 was phenomenal. And for best basketball game and for best overall sporting event or sporting game, the most memorable for me, the one that I will remember the most for sure, has to be USA versus France in the gold medal match in the men's basketball event. I mean, come on. I know every 4 years we take the gold, but this one just felt so special. Steph Curry being the absolute clutch god that he is, the absolute living legend that Steph Curry is, that unfortunately took me some time to appreciate this man's greatness because this man was too busy fucking beating LeBron in the finals multiple times, even when they had KD. And man, I was just sick and tired of that little 6'3" fucking light-skinned bastard that shoots the three so phenomenally well. But man, it felt so great to see this man represent the Team USA, win a gold medal for the first time in his career. LeBron, KD, Steph, the whole fucking Avengers played in Team USA. And the fact that it was still a back and forth game, that it wasn't like a fucking 119 to 71 score. It was back and forth. France put up a great performance. Victor Wembanyama, he had a great game. Dumbele, who's on the Sixers now, he had a phenomenal run in France in the Olympics. So it was really a game on both sides. It was phenomenal. And it wasn't just only that Team USA dominated all the way through, because they didn't really dominate. Yes, they won every game in the tournament. Even the qualifying was a little rough. They lost that game to South Sudan, and it was a little concerning to people. I think they also had another game where they lost, I think, to Germany, I believe. So there was a couple bumps on the road, and obviously the whole lineup switch up because they didn't really put Tatum that much in the lineup, and they didn't really put Halliburton couldn't. Halliburton had almost no one to compete with. This meant, it was like he was just stuck on adding him in. He wasn't really. He just played garbage time minutes at that point, right? Who else were you going to pick over him? But no, that game was phenomenal. That game was phenomenal. One of the best basketball games I can remember in a while. Like, nothing is better than watching your team just go out there and fucking compete. And the fact that we won't see this again, guys. I'm sorry, but in 2028, Steph, KD, and LeBron could still potentially still be in the NBA. Maybe not so LeBron. Maybe Steph, maybe KD still might be in the NBA in 2028 for the next Olympics, but that was the last time we were going to see them play together, unless for the All-Star game or whatever. That's the last time we're going to get to see them play for a competition that has high stakes. Like, it was a huge moment. It set the tone very well for the Olympics, and it was one of the best games to end off the Olympic events. I mean, that was one of the last Olympic events that everybody tuned in to watch, was the men's gold medal match for the men's team. Of course, the women's team also took gold. I think that was the last day. I think it was that morning of the last day of the Olympics. So yeah, I had to pick that, USA versus France gold medal match where Team USA won. I forgot the score, but it was a close game. It was not no fucking blowout where LeBron 40, KD 35, Steph 39, and France lose 125 to 84. Like, it wasn't a blowout snooze fest, it was back and forth. So I could appreciate that. Okay, so let me see what other categories I have that I just have, one. Okay, bet. Best Latin artist, Caliuchis. Best Latin album, Orquídeas Deluxe by Caliuchis. Best Latin song, Igual que un ángel, Caliuchis. So clearly, I did not do much effort listening to much Latin music this year, besides Caliuchis' album. But it's okay, because it still ended up being a top 10 album, and all the other ones, if I did, probably wouldn't have reached that amount of success. But anyways, and then the last one I have here for the ones that don't have any nominations, best non-2024 show. The best show that didn't come out in 2024, but I saw, was All of Us Are Dead. It's on Netflix. Go check it out. It's a like a Korean show where it's these zombies that just are attacking this school, and obviously they're trying to fucking survive. And it's a virus that was started from this scientist, and again, it affected people. They're fucking zombies, they bite you, you become a part of it. Don't really want to give you much of the spoilers or anything. If you do, or if you're curious enough to watch the show, if you want to watch the show. So I definitely recommend it, though. Definitely recommend it. Haven't watched one of those shows in a little while, but again, I might recommend other shows like that. I'm probably going to tap into finding. I'm gonna expand my. You know what? I'll talk about it tomorrow, because we will be in 2025 tomorrow. I'll talk about all the things I'm planning to do for 2025 tomorrow. So let's just keep it 2024 for tonight because that's it. It's the last night. It's 7:03, guys. It's week. I gotta hurry up. I still got all these fucking shit to go to. All right, now we're 30 minutes in the episode. What else do we got here? Let's see. Let's just do random. Let's just do random. Fuck it. Let's just do random shit. Let me just. Okay, bet. Best pop album. Ooh, okay. This is just randomized, okay? This is just randomized. So we're gonna just do this here. Best pop album. Nominees are Eternal Sunshine, Brat, Short and Sweet, Hit Me Hard and Soft, and Radical Optimism. Even though I spelled optism. Autism. That's how I spelled it pretty much. I'm gonna have to go with Short and Sweet here though. Yep. Short and Sweet will be the winner for the best pop album of 2024. I mean, it was my number 2 album of the year. So, and it was the best pop record here, in my opinion. Shout out to Brat, shout out to Eternal Sunshine, shout out to Hit Me Hard and Soft, and shout out to Radical Optimism. Because again, those are phenomenal albums. Love them, love it, love it, love it. But we had to keep it pushing. Sabrina just took it for what it was. All right. Best song of the year already? Nah, let's just save this for last. Damn. Let's just save that for last. Let's save that for last. Best song? That's a big one. Okay. Best rap. Oh my fucking god. Whatever. No. We can do this. We can do this. Best rap album. We got We Don't Trust You by Future and Metro Boomin, Chromacopia by Tyler Creator, Blue Lips by Schoolboy Q, GNX by Kendrick Lamar, and Heartstone Cycle by Don Toliver. I gotta go with Future and Metro Boomin. We're taking this one to Future and Metro with We Don't Trust You. We Don't Trust You. Best rap album of 2024. You hear me? You fucking hear me? All right. Another one we got here. Best non-rap album. Short and Sweet. Brat. This Is How Tomorrow Moves, Eternal Sunshine, and Orquídeas, the best non-rap album here. A little bit difficult. I'm stuck between Short and Sweet and Brat. Because even though they're my 2 and 3, and I think it's safe to say I could probably go with Short and Sweet here, I want to low-key give it to Brat. I'm going to have to give it a Short and Sweet, though. I'm sorry. I really love Brat. And it has to win something. No. I feel like if I give it to Sabrina too much, it's unfair. I have to give something to Charlie because she deserves an award for sure. But I just maybe for this one, not there yet. Not there yet. Let me just get another random one here. Best hit song of 2024. Okay, we got APT by Rose and Bruno Mars. Die with a Smile by Bruno Mars and Lady Gaga. We got, what the fuck does that say? Not Like Us by Kendrick Lamar, Espresso by Sabrina Carpenter, and Jump. I saw it said lump for a second. I can't read backwards, I guess, because I'm reading it backwards. That's why I'm trying my best here. Sorry, y'all. Jump by Tyler Skilly Bang featuring Gunna. This is tough because my favorite song out of all of these would probably be Espresso or APT. I love Die With a Smile, and Jump is also up there, one of the better hit songs of the year, I think. But I think when we're talking about a hit song that really hit the fucking airways, it really made a huge impact, I think it has to go with Not Like Us. This is more not something that I have control over because this is something that I have to hear this song like everywhere. You know what I mean? And I know people are going to say, where's the A Bar song, Shabuzi, Guys, I haven't even fucking heard the whole song in general. So it's crazy how that song has been number one for like the whole year, it felt like, and I still haven't heard the whole song completely. It's crazy, right? It's crazy how that song is so fucking big and popular, and I haven't even heard the whole song. It's like I never made the attempt, but I also never heard it unintentionally. I've heard Not Like Us at work, at the gym, in my playlist when I'm just on shuffle. Like, you know what I mean? Unintentionally in the on the radio when sometimes I'm like taking Ubers and shit. Like, y'all, I hear this song everywhere. Espresso, same thing, but I feel like Not Like Us was really the dagger. It was really the dagger. This is the one that I heard the most. So for that, I just a hit song has to be just inescapable. I literally couldn't escape with, and of course TikTok, obviously too. Like best hit song has to be Not Like Us. It may not be my personal favorite out of the other four there, but I mean, still a great song. And I Not Like Us had to win something this year. It's not going to be high on many of my lists, you know, because it wasn't really. I didn't really talk about Not Like Us in any of my best year end list for songs, but because it's just not my personal listening. I mean, again, I did hear the song a lot, but just I had to take a break from it because it got a little too old for me a bit. But still, a great moment, a huge moment for 2024. Like I had to win something, y'all. I had to. Best pop song. This one I was stuck because I actually had six nominees for this one. I have "Obsessed" by Olivia Rodrigo, "Espresso" Sabrina Carpenter, um, "Birds of a Feather" Billie Eilish, Club Classics Charlie XCX, "Push to Start" Tyla, and "Make You Mine" Madison Beer. This one's hard. I love "Push to Start" and I like "Make You Mine," but we're gonna have to push those to the side. Oh, sorry. Espresso's very good. I mean, I think this one. I don't know if I want to go personal favorite or if I just want to go for the bigger song here. The bigger song here is probably "Birds of a Feather" or "Espresso," but the one that I really like the most out of the two, I really like "Birds of a Feather" though. Is it really gonna be there? Is it gonna be over "Espresso"? To me, I think it might. Actually, I'm gonna have to give it "Espresso." And I think I had "Obsessed" over "Espresso" on my year end list for 2025, 2024 songs. But I think "Espresso" takes the cake. It takes the cake. I'm just gonna give it to "Espresso." Shout out to all the nominees because all these nominees are worthy of winning because it's hard. It's hard. All right, best trap album. Okay, "We Don't Trust You," Future Metro Boomin. "We Still Don't Trust You," Future Metro Boomin. Mixtape "Pluto," "We Still Don't Trust You," um, Pluto and Future. Hearthstone "Psycho," Don Tolliver, and "It's Us" Volume One, Concrete Boys. It's fucking "We Don't Trust You." Can we stop? It's "We Don't Trust You." It's "We Don't fucking trust you, bro. We don't trust you." Damn. Like that was a fucking surprise. Come on, man. All right, let's get to the next one. Let's get to the next one. Let's keep it fucking going because look how many I have left, and I have to fucking take a. I have to get ready. I have to get ready to go to a New Year's Eve party, bro. I need to get ready. So let me hurry the fuck up. Best rollout. Okay, interesting. Best rollout. Chromacopia, Tyler the Creator, Brat, Charlie XCX, Short and Sweet, Sabrina Carpenter, We Don't Trust You, Future Metro Booming, and Hearthstone Psycho, Don Tolliver. Best rollout for me, I has to be Brat. The rollout, I think, was great. The performances, the rollout in itself, the way she marketed a bunch. I think the way they marketed Brat was super interesting. It was very unique. The way TikTok used it, I think they marketed it as well was great. The challenges, the trends. I saw like posters and like a bunch of like I saw billboards of fucking of Brat and shit. So I just think the rollout did enough, more than enough for her. And like also like those boiler room shows or festivals that she has on her YouTube channel or like on another YouTube channel. It's on YouTube somewhere. Those add on to the Brad experience and obviously the tour as well. It was great. Um, I got the whole vibe of Brad with that rollout, and it just and if you just kind of just stepped your foot into it, you'd be like, what is this? And then you're captivated by this whole fucking tour and this whole rollout, and you're like, well, this I might have to check this album out. All right, All right, best non 2024 movie. We got Smile, we got Easy A, we got Barbie, Old School, and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem. So all of these movies I saw this year. Obviously, some of these came out last year, 2 years ago, 10 years ago, fucking 20 years ago. 2003, Old School, I think, came out. That's an old ass fucking movie, but it's one of the ones that I really liked that didn't come out this year. Um, I would have to probably say that Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie. Surprisingly, I'm gonna have to go with Mayhem, Mutant Mayhem. I'm gonna go with Mutant Mayhem. I circled it all fucked up, but it's okay. I really like that movie. I really did like that movie. I mean, I liked all those other movies, but I don't know if I'm gonna see Smile again, and I don't know if I'll rewatch Barbie again. I don't know. Maybe I'll rewatch Easy A. I think it was interesting, and Old School is a funny movie too. But that Mutant Mayhem movie kind of surprised me, and I heard a lot of good things about it when it came out in 2023. But I gave it till this year to watch it, and then hey, it was worth the wait. It was good. It was good to watch. Best lyricist. We got Kendrick Lamar, J. Cole, Drake, Tyler the Creator, Corday. Easy, Kendrick Lamar. Why do I even have to fucking do this? It's not even a debate anymore because Cole is too busy us giving grippy and fucking, it's grippy. Like you can't be. I gave you a pass, J. Cole, but buddy, Kendrick has been on a fucking tear. He hasn't given me no lyrics like that. So I can't pick J. Cole this year. I can give it to Tyler as well because he definitely tapped into that personal bag in that album. I mean, he went in so many different directions on the album. Shout out to Tyler, phenomenal album, but I gotta give it to Kendrick Lamar for obvious reasons. Rap MVP. Ooh, damn, this is gonna be a tough one, man. We got Kendrick Lamar, Future, Tyler the Creator, Schoolboy Q, and Don Toliver. Shout out to Schoolboy Q, shout out to Tyler the Creator, and shout out to Don Toliver. But this is just literally a fight between Kendrick and Future. I think this year for 2024, it's going to be literally almost impossible for us to not remember either one of these two having such a huge impact into the genre of hip hop of 2024. Um, Future had the better album than Kendrick Lamar this year, which sounds crazy, right? Future dropping a better album than Kendrick fucking Lamar? But I feel like I might just still give it to Kendrick Lamar. He dropped a good album, a top 10 worthy album, my spot, destroyed Drake in a beef where it felt like I don't know if Drake could come back musically and be the same. He's still gonna drop music. His career is not over or anything, but it really fucked him up. He didn't drop an album this year, and he was supposed to work on that Party Next Door album this year, a couple months ago. Where the fuck is it at? I don't know, but we got no word on that right now. Kendrick just had a year to remember. And the sales, the success, he's going on tour. Like, Kendrick couldn't be. This is his most successful year. This is all we're waiting for is the tour to be done and the Grammys piling up. That's all we're waiting for this Kendrick run of 2024 magic, or not magic, because again, he's done this shit already, but this is something that really stood out. He won the beef, dropped the album, and it just feels like, well, shit, this is like, what else are we gonna do here? This is his year. There's nothing that's gonna fucking stop him here. Come on. All right. Best freestyle. Corday, Ice Spice, The Baby, T.I. Meek Mill. I'm giving it a T.I. Don't even want to show you guys. This was ass. Don't even know why. Maybe I'm gonna have to get rid of that because I barely watch freestyles. But I did like that Ti freestyle he did on the LA Leakers. All right, best new artist in 2024. So these are new artists that I listened to for the first time in 2024. La Seraphim, Bia Badubi, Illit, Cat's Eye, Lucky. I'm gonna go with Le Seraphim. Oh shit. Shit, my bad. Le Seraphim. Le Seraphim. You're taking home best new artist in 2024. Now let's fucking do this. Best new artist of 2024. Doechii, Sabrina Carpenter, Chanel, uh, Chaperone, Tyler Shabuzi. For me, it's gonna have to go with Doechii or Tyler. Shout out to Sabrina Carpenter. Shout out to Sabrina Carpenter. But I am not gonna give her this list. Why? Because she's not a new artist to me. To the mainstream, yes, and that's why I gave her the fucking nomination. But to me, I know that this fucking bitch knew I knew that this woman had the fucking opportunity, and I knew she had the it factor. So I'm not surprised. Um, However, Tyler and Doechii, I'm like, okay, this before this year I didn't really know. I mean, Tyler had that Water come out late last year, but still I wanted to see the rest of the impact. I want to see the album roll out, and I love the album. And shout out to Doechii as well. She dropped another great hip hop album as well. She's gonna get better as an artist, but that's not even the album. That's just like a mixtape project, and it was still very good. But I might have to give it to Tyler. Chaperone, I haven't heard her music, but I give her the credit there, and Shabuzi same for that one song. But for me personally, it has to be Tyler. I'm not gonna just pick whoever. Like this is up to me, y'all. Like I am not talking to no fucking community, and I have to sympathize with people. No. This is my shit. Shut the fuck up. Get out of my face. Best feature. All right, we got Bruno Mars on "Die with a Smile." Bruno Mars on APT. Kendrick Lamar on Like That. Lil Wayne on Saturday Mornings. And Travis Scott on Nina. I'm going to go with Kendrick Lamar on Like That. That started the whole fucking beef. And the rest is history. The rest is history, ladies and gentlemen. The rest is fucking history. Best production. Meet the Grams. Take Your Mask Off. Smart. Slimed In. Or Supernatural. I'm gonna take Slimed In out. I'm gonna take Smart out. I'm gonna take Your Mask Off out. I'm gonna have to pick between Meet the Grams or Supernatural. I'm gonna go with Meet the Grams. That production is ridiculous. Kendrick Lamar rapping on an Alchemist beat is one of the greatest things God has ever given us. And even though the song is heavy to listen to, and it's not certainly a song you listen to a bunch, but if you do listen to it a lot, it's because of the production. Unless you're a fucking psychopath and you just want to hear Kendrick just spew Drake's entire life into a bloody canvas. That's basically the best way I can describe it to you. Best EP. Crazy. Le Seraphim, I Like You. Illit. Super Real Me, Illit. Easy, Le Seraphim. And Supernatural, New Jeans. I'm going to have to go with Crazy. Crazy by Le Seraphim is the best EP of 2024. And again, all of them are K-pop, but fuck it. We're just going to ball. We're just going to ball. We're just going to ball. Let's keep this shit going, y'all. Best live performer. We got Travis Scott. We got Future. We got Tyler the Creator. We got Kendrick Lamar. And we got J. Cole. Kendrick fucking Lamar. Duh. The fuck? The fuck? Obviously, bruh. Travis hasn't performed much this year. Future, not much. I mean, he went on tour, but I haven't seen much from the tour. So fuck it. Tyler has had some good performances though, but I'm gonna have to give it to Kendrick. And J. Cole, only Dreamville Festival, and that's about it, right? Yeah. Best hook. Don't Smile, Supernatural, Espresso, Not Like Us, Please, Please, Please. I think the best hook is probably Espresso. I think it might be. That one, fuck it. I'll give it to Espresso. Espresso wins best hook of 2024. I'll give it to Espresso. All right. Bet. Best R&B album: Trouble in Paradise, Chloe. Dopamine, Normani. I actually was gonna put Quantum Baby. Shout out to Tinashe, but fuck it, I had to put a Dopamine. Mutt, Leon Thomas. Bryson Tiller by Bryson Tiller, and then Crash by Kaylani. I'm gonna go with Dopamine. I really did like Normani's new album, even though it didn't really make much noise at all. Barely got much attention, but I was a big fan of it. I was a big fan of Dopamine. This never got the attention I think it deserved. But either way, we're here. We move on. Most disappointing team. Interesting. We got the New York Giants. I'm kidding. They play like the New York Giants, but they're actually the New York Jets. Columbia, the soccer team. Miami Dolphins, the Philadelphia Phillies, and the Baltimore Ravens. We're gonna take the Ravens and the Phillies out because they're contending teams. They're always playoff teams, whatever. The Dolphins, they disappoint. What else? Nothing new. Colombia. They lost to Argentina in the Copa America final, and I'm not going to be a fan of them for the rest of my life. Also, the Jets, they were Super Bowl contenders, and they're going to be going to Cancun in about 5 hours from now. As soon as it's January 1st, they're going to go to Cancun because why the fuck would they care about playing the last week of the regular season? They're going to fucking Cancun and just enjoying their long off season because the New York Jets suck dick this year. I think for me, I'm probably going to pick Columbia just to be biased, but I honestly could pick the Jets here. But I'll pick Columbia just because I literally generally am not a fan of that team anymore. I couldn't give three fucks about them. I don't care. Oh, I could have put Inter Miami. Fuck, I forgot to put Inter Miami on the nominees list. I should have put them over the Ravens. Whatever, next time. Fuck you, Messi. You're a bitch. You can't win in America, but you win everywhere else. Fuck you. You can't return the favor. You can't give me something. Get the fuck out of my face. Best duo / group: Illit, La Seraphim, New Jeans, Future, Metro Boomin, and Cat's Eye. Future, Metro Boomin. The fuck? Duh. Fucking question is that. Best album title: We Don't Trust You, Brat, Hearthstone Cycle, I Will Lay My Life For You, and Ultra 85. We don't trust you. That shit is hard. We don't trust you. We don't trust you. We don't trust you. We don't trust you. We still don't trust you. I don't know how many times I said that sentence this year. Make it make sense. Best K-pop song. We got Supernatural, Smart, Crazy, APT, and Mantra. This that pretty girl Mantra. I'm gonna go with Supernatural. Love that song. Even though it's not a K-pop song, I think it's a J-pop song. I don't give a fuck. I make the rules here. My fucking show. Supernatural. I'm gonna give it to you though. Shout out to New Jeans or Jeans for free. Whenever they rebrand themselves and whenever they drop music again, I'm here because god fucking damn, that song is beautiful. Best rap song. Okay, this is what I'm talking. This is a big boy category here. Meet the Grams. Thank God for Me. Shout out to Slime Den, but I had to take that out. Thank God for Me. Take Your Mask Off. Family Matters and Like That. Shout out to Thank God for Me, but that's out. Take Your Mask Off is out. Family Matters is out. It's Like That or Meet the Grams. I'm gonna have to go with Meet the Grams. I love Like That, but I think Meet the Grams has the better production. Slightly, I would say, but still. And the better rapping. Even though Kendrick also destroyed Like That, but, still. I had to pick something. Best K-pop group: New Jeans, Illit, Cat's Eye, Le Seraphim, Blackpink. I kind of put Blackpink together because all, or not all, besides Jisoo, they all dropped at least a single or an album. So I just collectively put them together. However, they're not winning it this year, though. It's gonna have to go with the Seraphim. I really liked their music, bro. I've been rocking with them for the last 4 months, pretty much. Like they've been heavy on my rotation for the second half of 2024. Like I'm telling y'all, it's been like if it was nothing. Like if it was nothing. Yes, here we go. Worst album of 2024. Oh, Lord. We got CXOXO, Vultures 1, Vultures 2, Eternal at Take 2, and Y2K. It's going to be Vultures 2, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be Vultures 2 by Kanye West. Vultures 2 is the dookiest, most steamiest pile of dog shit you will listen to all of 2024. Shout out to Vultures 2 because that album was absolute fucking dog shit. Absolute fucking dog shit. That album was. All right. Next. Best rap artist, we got Future, Tyler the Creator, Schoolboy Q, Kendrick Lamar, and Don Toliver. Kendrick fucking Lamar. Sweeping this award show so far. Like it's nothing. Most disappointing album. It's gonna be Vultures 2. It's the same categories, but we're just gonna go with Vultures 2, bro. Vultures 2, you fucking suck. Let's just get all the yellow ones out the way because I think those are the ones for the bad ones. Yeah. Most disappointing artist, Katy Perry. It has to be Kanye West. So the nominations: Katy Perry, Kanye West, Camila Cabello, Kid Cudi, Lil Uzi Vert. It has to be Kanye because it's fucking Kanye. It's Kanye. He should be better. Most surprising album: Brat, This Is How Tomorrow Moves, Tyler Plus, Dopamine, and Cowboy Carter. I would have to say probably surprising. Okay, Cowboy Carter, I was a little surprised because I knew it was going to be a Beyonce album, but I don't like every single Beyonce album. And especially a country album, I was not thinking this was going to sound great. So I was kind of tempted with Cowboy Carter. I wasn't too sure. Brat, I knew it was going to be a good album. I was hoping that I was going to be a good album, right? But I did not think it was going to be this fucking good. I would sure say that. I was not thinking it was going to be a top 3 on my catalog. I would have said, fuck it. Tyler Plus, it was a debut album. There wasn't really, you don't really know what too much to expect, but it was good. I enjoyed it. And same with Dopamine. Got a couple singles, but the anticipation, the wait, you kind of were like, this might be ass. But it was actually worth the wait and it was good. I enjoyed it. I guess This Is How Tomorrow Moves, because I didn't think I was going to really like this album a lot. Especially since I don't really listen to that kind of music, but Bia Badoobie, she's been dropping music for quite some time. This is a top 5 album of the year for me. This one I think did it for me the most. That surprised me a little bit because I was like, I didn't really come listening to this album thinking it was going to be that good. Or maybe if I don't really might re-listen to it that much, but I re-listened to it a fuck ton. I re-listened to it yesterday, so I did a lot. Best verse, we got Kendrick Lamar on Like That. Schoolboy Q's second verse, I would say. Thank God for Me. We got Cinderella. We got Take Off Your Mask and Saturday Mornings. I really would have to say Like That. I have to say Like That. Kendrick Lamar once again. Future, Metro Boomin, and Kendrick Lamar. All right. Best album outro. We got Happy For You, Dua Lipa, Don't Smile, Sabrina Carpenter, Streets Made Me a King, Future, This Is How It Went, and Trey the Truth and Biza. I would have to say Don't Smile because it's my second favorite song of the year. Don't Smile because it's my second favorite song of the year. Don't Smile because it's my second favorite song of the year. Best beautiful song. We have Don't Smile, Die with a Smile, Take Your Mask Off, Birds of a Feather, and Igual que un Ángel. I'll have to say, mm, low key, I might have to say probably. Hmm. I'll go with Don't Smile. I'll go with Don't Smile. I'm going with Don't Smile. All right. Best producer. Metro Boomin, Tyler the Creator, Mustard, J. Cole, and The Alchemist. Gotta give it to Metro Boomin. Gotta give it to Metro Boomin for best producer of the year for sure. All right. Best K-pop album: Crazy, Easy, Super Real Me, I Like You, or Sis, Soft and Strong. Got to go with Crazy by Le Seraphim. Le Seraphim's basically sweeping these K-pop categories. Shout out to Cat's Eye, Illit, but damn, and but they're kind of just taking them all the way here. They're taking them all the way here. They're taking them all the way there. Best melodic song. Best melodic song. We got Cinderella. We got Noid. We got hold on. Charger. Yeah. My goodness, bro. We got Cinderella, Noid, either or on off the drugs, Like Him, or Burn. Noid. Noid. Worst song of 2024. Husband, Thick of It, Bigfoot, Guan Guan Delilah, and Grippy. Grippy. I'm in the thick of it. I'm in the thick of it. Everybody knows. Thick of it. Fuck it. Why not? Best pop artist. Okay, interesting. Charlie XCX, Beyonce, Tyla, Sabrina Carpenter, or Billie Eilish. Shout out to Sabrina because she winning that bitch again. Again. Sabrina is killing it with these fucking awards today. Oh, damn. Best non 2024 album: Here I Stand, Unforgiven, Anti Fragile, Born Pink, The Slow Rush. Unforgiven, the debut album for Le Seraphim. Again, Le Seraphim cannot be fucking fucked around with. They cannot be fucked around with at all this year. Best R&B artist: Chloe, Bryson Tiller, Kehlani, Normani, and Leon Thomas. Shout out to Normani because she killed it. Normani, you're taking home best R&B artist of the year. All right, best deluxe: We Still Don't Trust You, Tyler Plus, King of the Mischievous South, Orquídeas, and Insano. Definitely give me We Still Don't Trust You. Actually, no. Give me Orquídeas. Give me Orquídeas. Sorry. Give me Orquídeas by Caliuchis. Best comeback: Kendrick Lamar, Charlie XCX, Sabrina Carpenter, Tyler the Creator, or Schoolboy Q. Kendrick. Kendrick. Man went to hiding and decided to do this. Fucking come on. Come on. I could also put Sabrina because even though she glue, like I mean, bro, she fucking blew up. Like not a lot of people would say that they were fans of her in 2022, and she grew her fan base by a lot this year. So it's hard to say, but fuck it. Worst feature: Chippy Red on Thick of It, Cardi on I Love It, Lil Wayne on Lifestyle, J. Cole on Grippy, and Drake on Guangua Delilah. Give me J. Cole by on Grippy, because like J. Cole, what the fuck are you doing, bro? Come on, man. J. Cole, that's not what we want. It's not what I need, buddy. Stop doing this to me. Don't do this. All right. Best collaboration: Like That, APT, Die With a Smile, Cinderella, and Igual Que Un Ángel. I really like APT, so fuck it. I think they had a good collaboration. I like Kendrick and Future on Like That, but I think collaboration wise, I think Bruno Mars and Rosie did their thing. Even though shout out to Bruno and Lady Gaga as well, and Die With a Smile also was good too. Best R&B song: Don't Smile, Mutt, Juno, Gloria, and Like Him. I'm gonna have to go with Don't Smile. I have to go with Don't Smile. Phenomenal song. My second favorite song of the year. All right. Best album intro: All of Me, 21 Savage, Whacked Out Murals, Kendrick Lamar, Saint Chroma, Tyler the Creator, Take a Bite, Be Able Doobie, and We Don't Trust You, Future. This is tough. I could pick Saint Nah. Whacked Out Murals is really good. We Don't Trust You. That set the tone very good for We Don't Trust You, so I have to pick We Don't Trust You. I have to. I have to. I have to. Sorry, y'all. I have to. I fucking have to. Okay. Best TikTok song: Kaylani, Crazy, 360, Not Like Us, or Espresso. I think the best one here was probably Not Like Us a little bit, even though I wouldn't say it was only a TikTok song, because TikTok definitely made it into a bigger song than probably what it could have been. But I mean, even without TikTok, I think the impact was still there, ladies and gentlemen. Like TikTok just wanted to catch on to it. Trust me. But probably I have to go with Not Like Us for best TikTok song, excuse me. Best underrated album: Why Laud, Knowledge, and Anderson .Paak. Dopamine, Normani, This Is How Tomorrow Moves, Be Able Doobie, The Crossroads, Corday, and I Lay Down for You, or I Lay Down My Life for You, JPEG Mafia. I'm gonna have to go with probably This Is How Tomorrow Moves. I want to hear people talk about this album more because I really fucking like it. So I guess I just fuck it. We'll take it there. Best single of 2024: Espresso, Smart, Supernatural, Meet the Grams, or APT. Appetite, 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 appetite. I'm gonna have to go with Espresso. It was a huge song, massive song. Gotta put it here. All right, ladies and gentlemen. These are the last two. These are the very last two cards, picks, and I will officially announce the best song of 2024 and the best album of 2024. Because I did my list, I released it earlier this morning. At like 2 in the fucking morning, I released it. My 50 to number 2 top 50 albums and top 50 songs of 2024, but I did not release my number 1 song. So we're going to release it right now. Best song of 2024. So these are my top 5 songs in my top 5. And number 5, I had what? I think I had Slimed In at number 5. And number 4, then I believe I had Smart. Number 3, I had Meet the Grams. And number 2, I had Don't Smile. And at number 1, my favorite song of 2024. Let me play a little bit of it just to kind of see where y'all can get with it, because let me play a little bit of this song, because ladies and gentlemen, this song, oh man. I want to listen to the whole song again. Yeah, it's gonna be Supernatural by New Jeans. I never thought we were ever gonna get here at this point. I was so convinced that a future Metro Boomin song was gonna be my favorite song of 2024, and then these 5 fucking Asian girls decided, nah, we got this. We're gonna give you 4 songs, and we're gonna give you the song of the year for me. It was a hard decision, y'all. Like, it's not easy. I could have put Don't Smile or Smart or Meet the Grams on number 1. It's tough. So it's always interchangeable, but if I have to make a list, and I have to pick a number one, I have to pick a number one. I mean, I don't want to just put a 1A, 1B, 1C, 1D, 1E, 1F, 1Z or whatever. So I have to pick a winner, And this winner for the best song of 2024 has to be Supernatural. All right. Now, for best album of 2024. At number 4, I believe, let me just revisit. I had This Is How Tomorrow Moves. At number 4, I had Chromacopia. Number 3, I had Brat. At number 2, I had Short and Sweet, which means at number 1, best album of 2024. It's this fucking album. We Don't Trust You. Album of the year. Shit. Just there. Smell that, ladies and gentlemen. And ladies and gentlemen, let me change the fucking amber. Say hi to LeBron. Say hi to LeBron. Say hi to LeBron right there. You see, new poster. I'll put it there like a week ago. All of these index cards are officially finished, ladies and gentlemen. That is your 2024 third annual JC Versatility Podcast Awards show. I've done four. Actually, I think I've done 4 of these. Whatever. If this the third one, the fourth one, I don't even fucking remember. But still, 2024, ladies and gentlemen. Music is wrapped up. We are on to 2025. It is about it. It's 7:45. So I'm gonna talk for about like 15 more minutes, 14 more minutes, and then we're gonna cut that bit short. We'll cut it off, and then again, I'll try to upload this before I head to the New Year's Eve party that I'm attending. So, got to shower, gotta get ready for all that. So I got half an hour to do that. But anyways, that is it, ladies and gentlemen. Music is done. Film, everything is done. Guys, it's done. It's done. 2024 is a wrap. And 2024 has been a year of ups and downs, like life is. Life is gonna throw you ups and downs. The good old usual life. They just want to throw you fucking problems, give you problems, but hey, you can resolve it, you can figure it out, and you'll overcome it at some point, because that is not going to determine it for the rest of your life. It's just going to put you down. But you got to testify. You got to test yourself, challenge yourself to get better. And there's always going to be things that kind of throw you off, and things that maybe you have planned don't work out as planned. This year has been an interesting year for me. I was released from my job, in the summer. Not gonna go much into detail why, but your boy was let go. Your boy was let go. I was a free agent. To make this into sports terms, I was a free agent. And the whole month of August, I was, trying to find a new job, applying and this and that. And fortunately, I was able to find a new job. And of course, I'm working again. I'm back on my toes there, working. And I've been working there since early September. So I've been able to work there already for 4 months. Wow. I've been working there at my new job for 4 months. and I got the job literally almost like a month after I got released from my previous job. So that was a huge blessing for me this year. A big change, a big move. Getting released from your first job. It was definitely I was distraught a little bit. I was very like, I didn't make it into such a big deal and I didn't think it was the end of the world, but I definitely felt like a little bit of a loser. Like, damn, I got released from my first job, like you don't feel good about that. So, and I went to the gym that day and I called my mom and I'm like, I have to tell my mom, I have to tell my dad about this. Oh man, this is, and it's not like I thought like they were gonna punish me or anything, but you don't want to tell your parents that you lost your job, even if you don't think they're gonna punish you, or you don't, even if you're not worried about that specifically. It's never fun to tell anybody that, but you overcome those things. And look, I'm working at another job and at another school, and I'm helping out with kids, and I like my job and I want to keep getting better at it. And obviously applying to my job is obviously one of my bigger things. I'll talk about for my New Year's resolutions tomorrow for tomorrow's episode. But to kind of go back with the job, speaking Spanish, I'm speaking a lot more Spanish in my job. And that's just giving me a little bit more practice to communicate with them in Spanish. Because again, I teach, because I'm not a teacher, but I help the kids with English. So I have to talk to them in Spanish to kind of teach them English, so they can kind of understand both. Um, so that's just kind of a little bit of what I do there in my job, just to kind of give you guys that. Um, Also a couple other things happened, in the household that, has kind of, it's been a little bit difficult for me and for people also living in my household, for my mom, for my brother, and a couple other people. So, there's things of that nature going on, but hey, we take it one day at a time. We take it one day at a time, and there's going to be those challenges every year. It's going to be more difficult, but we want to overcome those obstacles, and we, of course, we can. Of course, for those, of course, we can overcome those obstacles. But um, besides that, another year, a new opportunity, a new time to change old habits, bad habits. I think it's, I'm 21 years old now. I'm not a little kid anymore. And sometimes I feel like I still kind of live like, again, like there's little things that, like, working obviously makes me feel like an adult. When I'm working, all that, but when I'm at home, sometimes I feel like I'm just another fucking kid, in my room all day. I have to break certain, I have to break certain bad habits that I have of mine that I've had for way too long. And little by little, it's not like I have to break them shits by next week. And then it takes time. It takes time. It takes discipline. It takes a lot of focus, and you just got to apply, yourself to do it right. Whatever resolutions, whatever goals you guys have, I'll talk again. I'll talk what they are about it. I'll go more in depth about it tomorrow. I'll go more in depth about it tomorrow's episode. Um, but also, let's talk about like the best moments of the year for me. During the summer, when I was working on my previous job, we had a couple field trips. Because again, I used to work at another school, but it was to take care of kids. And I did a summer, and I was in the summer camp program. So I was one of the counselors for the summer camp, and I was there for a month. That was my second summer camp, and I was excited for the summer camp. I was excited to go on field trips with the kids, and there was a couple field trips that I enjoyed going, even though I did miss a week, because that week I did go to San Francisco, which that was a fucking hell of a good trip. That was definitely memorable of 2024. Going to San Francisco, going to a city that I wanted to go for a while, going to Oracle Park to see a Giants game, something I've had on my bucket list since I was like a little kid. I've always wanted to go to Oracle Park and see a game there, since I first started watching baseball, pretty much. So that was something I kind of got off the bucket list. Going to San Francisco there with my mom, it was a fun time. Going to Colombia, like I just didn't just fucking come back from my flight like a couple hours ago. I did not just totally get home. Not even like 5 hours ago. Not even like I was 3 hours, 4 hours ago. I was still in the airport. 4 hours ago, I was still in the airport. Um, waiting to get home. And wow, like the my Colombia trip was good though. It went pretty well. It was 4 days. It was for one of my aunt's 80th birthday. One of my aunts from my mom's side of the family, but all the way in Colombia, obviously. So we got to celebrate her birthday there. It was a fun night. Um, I met a couple new people. I got their IGs and shit. So we're keep in contact with each other. You know what I mean? So there's little things, little things there happening. Hopefully for the rest of the time, I got to see my dad. I got to spend time with my dad over there, my biological father, and yeah, it was a good time. It was a good time. It was very short. I only got to spend one day with them, but hey, 2025. I told him, hey, I'm planning to probably come back in the summer. So summer 2025, your boy is hopefully going back to Colombia to spend some more time with my dad, and also spend time with the family I was spending time with this past 4 or 5 days as well. I'm over there. Um, but again, that's just a little piece of what could happen in 2025 if God willingly, if we can. So again, I'll talk about my resolutions, my goals in mind, trips, all the good, all the things, everything. Tomorrow's episodes. Um, oh, touchdown Penn State, and also sport. I gotta also talk about sports and shit. I'll do that with tonight's episode, recapping my 2024. The award show obviously is over with now. And that's a complete wrap. And I think I'm gonna end it there, guys. It's 7:55. I'm gonna leave in half an hour, so I should get going to this New Year's Eve party. Thank you guys, for everybody who was watching the podcast for 2024. Um, Again, I will be here again in 2025, and it's only gonna get up. It's only gonna get better and better. I promise you. Sometimes I feel like I'm recording, and sometimes I kind of don't take it so seriously. But sometimes I should take it a little bit more seriously than I probably should. Even though I just do this for fun, and obviously I just do this as a hobby and stuff, and it's something that I just like to do. I want to be more consistent with it. I want to get engage and have a certain audience with it. I know I've promised you guys, special guests for all these past 2 years. I've been, like I've been telling, I was gonna bring special guests. So I know this is like again me mentioning, special guests, and then you don't fucking bring anybody. I promise. I promise. I promise. Look. Fool me once, shame on me. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, can't put the blame on you. Fool me 3 times, hit me in the head with a fucking sledgehammer. I don't know. Like, I promise. My equipment is gonna get better. I'm gonna get better shit for the podcast, higher quality recordings. It takes time. It takes time, and it also takes a little bit of effort for me to, have to find the time what I'm gonna do there with work, and also I'm gonna be going back to school soon, so that also kind of restricts a little bit of my time for the podcast. But again, we'll figure all that shit out. But I just want to say thank you for 2024. Ups and downs, but that's life. 2025, we're going to be, in a better position than we were the year prior. We always want to be getting better and better, higher and higher. And that's exactly what the fuck is going to that's exactly what's going to happen. So, I'm excited for it. Thank you 2024 for everything. Music, sports, everything. A lot of things to remember from 2024. A lot to remember from 2024, but a lot of things we can improve for 2025. So there, I say thank you guys for watching. See you guys in a bit. Bye 2024. And it was nice seeing you. It was nice being here. But now let's roll on to 2025. See you guys in a bit. Take care. Peace out, my friends.